Welcome to the movement. Welcome to the moment. Welcome to the music. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, I'll bring the soundtrack back. Hey, I'll bring the soundtrack back. Hey, come on, I'll bring the soundtrack back. Hey, I'll bring the soundtrack back. Hey, welcome to the movement. Welcome to the moment. Welcome to the music. You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us today. This is Movies Through Music. I am your host, T. Koya. Today we have an amazing episode for you. The artist on deck is The Creeper. The song is Don't It, and everything is looking really nice. It's shaping up to be a really good episode. I don't want you to miss a thing. Stay put. And if you want to have your music featured on the show, well, you'll have to find out at the end just how to do that. So I look forward to showing you everything we have in store. Big up star producer, Mr. Charles W. Bush, for the visual that he has in store for you today. Stay tuned. Movies Through Music.
DVA Productions presents live stage plays, riveting dramas, and signature high-energy original musicals. DVA also gives back through our youth and adult community outreach programs. Join us for our 2014-2015 season. DVA Productions, diverse, visionary, arts.
I'll bring the soundtrack back. Hey, I'll bring the soundtrack back. Come on, I'll bring the soundtrack back.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies Through Music. I'm your host, T. Koya. I'm here with the man himself, Mr. The Creeper. I was trying to, tell him on the cool, the name makes me think of a horror movie, a pretty scary one at that.
What's that?
Your name, The Creeper.
Yeah, what movie though?
Oh, The Creeper.
Yeah.
You would be the star.
Of course.
We're here to talk about the visual, Don't It.
Okay.
Inspired by your song, Don't It. Our producers had the opportunity to go in and put their intelligent spin on it, and I just want to know what you thought about it. You just had a chance to see the visual, and we want to know what you, the artist, think.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a real nice visual. I wish I could have been in it, but seeing as though, it wasn't made for that though, but it was very nice though. Very nice.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, that's the kind of what makes the visual different from the music video is the fact that it's not including the artist. We kind of want to just showcase your talent, your music, and highlight your perspective, and then put a spin on it and see what you think about it. So we took the song, and "Married to the Game" was the theme of the song.
Right.
And what did you think about them taking that one sentence and creating the entire visual from it?
Well, that was actually like the point of the song, the topic. So it was perfect. It was dead on point with the song. So I liked it.
I love that. I love that. Where did you get that name, The Creeper?
Oh man, see, I'm sweet and innocent now, but back then, but really back then, I got the name.
Face here.
Yeah. But no, back then I got the name from friends because I used to walk up on them very quietly, and they didn't know. So
You light on your feet.
very.
Oh, okay. Where are you from, Creeper?
I'm from Highland Hills, Texas. That's in Dallas.
Island Hills. All right, cool. How many years have you been in the game?
I've been writing and messing around since almost 20 years now.
Wow, you look 20.
Well, thank you. I feel 15.
I love it.
Appreciate it. But yeah, I've been doing it since almost 20 years. I really actually didn't get serious until about 3 or 4 years ago, but I've always been either writing for other artists or doing my own songs, just releasing singles. Nothing big and performing, hosting club events and stuff like that. So.
Wow. So back to the visual. In the visual, it showcased a man going back between being married to the game and actually trying to be married for real, and to have a relationship with a woman.
Yeah.
Is that a personal story to you? Is that something that you yourself have dealt with?
No, I'm free.
What does that mean?
That means I ain't hearing the marriage thing.
So you are really to the core married to the game.
Yes. No, I'm definitely am. I try to leave sometimes, and it does bring me back a lot more ways than one. And so I'm definitely married to the game, definitely. So.
Is there any chance that one day soon or later that you won't be married to the game and you'll be more open to the idea of actual marriage?
That's a tough question.
But strike a nerve?
Nah.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that in God's hands.
Oh, generic. You went generic on this, ladies.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave that in His hands.
God said He gave it to you.
Yeah. So that's what that would be with that one.
Wow. Okay. So you've always been that way? Were you ever like a ladies' man in school or anything like that?
Yeah, I was, but back in school I was actually focused on football a lot.
Football.
Yeah, that was my first passion. Music was just something I did as a hobby to make money in school because I didn't want to get a job. So I just built a studio at my house and everything, bought the equipment off allowance money and put it in the studio and everything, and then recorded music, sold it at school, $5 a CD.
Wow, that says a lot about your character, though, to have that kind of focus. I mean, you had to know it was going to lead somewhere. If not,
I did because of so much of the compliments, and then one of my CDs that I released in high school spread it throughout Texas and Texas high schools, and I didn't mean for that to happen, but it happened. So
it goes to show that if you just pursue something, things will work out.
Right.
I love it. So what can we expect next from the Creeper?
I have a project I'm working on.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I asked you, what movie were you talking about for the horror movie? Because the project name is Jeepers Creepers.
Oh,
So,
I love it.
So,
See,
yeah, I'm working
got
on
that vibe about it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on Jeepers Creepers right now, actually, and Don't It is one of the records that will actually be on Jeepers Creepers.
That is so
cool. Which
Creepers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, which I love because I'm actually going to do a photo shoot with the actual Jeepers Creepers truck. So and a video. So it would be something totally different than what most people are used to and everything. And I actually got the name of the CD because when people hear my name, they think of Jeepers or they call me Jeepers and stuff. So therefore, it was like, hey, when you hear the name, you automatically think of that. So why not release the CD as that?
And will it be a horror thematic type of thing, or?
No, because that's going to make it seem like I'm like a gothic person or something or devil. I'm not.
Okay.
No, I love the Lord,
Okay.
So it's basically the album where I'm going with it tells a lot about me and who I am. So it's a lot of street music on there. So
I love it.
Quality street music is that though.
Quality
so that I'm big on quality. So I'm very picky.
Who are some of your inspirations?
Actually, who got me started doing music was my uncle. He did a song because he had just got out of prison. And he did a song called Funky Devil. And it was a diss to the devil, you know what I'm saying? And I love the song, so much. Yeah, I love the song so much. It was a street record that he did. And I was just like, I got to do this because this is the uncle that raised me. So anything he done, I was like, I got to do what he do.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up starting to write. And then eventually it just carried on to people being at the, in junior high, we all beating on the table and stuff and betting each other's milk and lunch and everything. So then it just grew from there.
That's really cool. So has it always been easy for you to do music? Have you had anything in your personal life get in the way? Have you had any setbacks, or is it one good step after the next? What has your journey been like thus far?
It's for a independent artist and for someone who's funding their own project, it's very much up and down because of the life. You have to understand that you do have a personal life. And a lot of people don't understand it, especially with seeing major entertainers. People fail to realize that they have a personal life, so they contradict or they judge them by what they do outside of just understanding that you're only buying into my music, you're not buying into my personal life. So with me having an independent personal life, yes, it does, because like I said, as the street stuff that I do, yes, I have been arrested and things like that, so I'm having to pay legal stuff when it could have went towards the music.
Wow.
I'm having to pay other things, that we're not going to speak of.
Right.
But,
yeah.
But
it's funny you mentioned that because I heard you had a saying, why do you have to pay to be free? You
Yeah.
know, it's one of those things, you know, you went through your struggles and then all of a sudden you're paying for it. But even though
Right.
you pay the time, now you're
Right.
paying to be free.
Right, and it's something I don't understand, but it's the justice system, and if you know the justice system, you know they're about money.
Right.
So they're basically feeling like, well, if we can't get money off of you for being in prison, we're going to get money off of you for being free. So we're going to hold you with this thing called probation and parole.
Wow.
So that's their way of getting money, but it's like, you didn't convict me of this crime, so why am I paying for it?
Wow.
You know, so like, and I'm still not convicted. You
Right.
know?
Still paying.
but I'm still paying. I'm still paying.
So I think it's really big of you to shed a little light on that as well, because I know
Yeah.
there's lots of people going through that exact same situation.
Man, yeah.
So I think it's inspirational that you're here, you're doing what you're doing, and you're not letting it stop you, you're pursuing everything, and so I think it's a really good thing. So
Thank
where
you.
can we find you, the Creeper? If somebody wants to follow you on social media, give us some of your information, we'd love it.
My Instagram is DA_Creeper, CREEPA, and my Twitter is @TheCreeper. That's all together. So they can holler at me on that.
I love it, I love it. Well, thank you so much. We're so happy to have you. Thank you for sharing your music and allowing us to use it and be creative. Directed by Mr. Charles W. Bush.
Yeah.
I know it's been a long time since I've been out here to see you. Trying to get out this game. But it's not that easy. It's almost like I'm married to this game, to this game, to this game, to this game, to this game.
Ask that girl about me. She know that I'm throw. Nigga, hella diamonds looking sweet as honey. Hella diamonds looking sweet as honey.
Ask that girl about me. She know that I'm throw. Nigga, hella diamonds looking sweet as honey. Hella diamonds looking sweet as
My
honey.
ring cleaned on it. I shot so hard it feel just like a dream, don't it? If you get money, you know what I mean, homie. I'm married to the game, should put a ring on it. Okay. I'm looking for it, I'm on a band mission. I'm in the hood like a transmission. Yo, transmission, my addition from changing places, that's a transition. Yo, diamond flawed, my diamonds glisten. These niggas hate is the ambition. Why niggas act like got credit E from Adam? Pay attention, nigga, hit a lick and keep on ticking. Nigga getting money, got a paper addiction. I'm in the kitchen, that's a cool whipping. Got a dummy bird, that's a stool pigeon. I'm a fool with it, I know. Money must be high cause I blow. The game got me getting number bands, spin it on the band and I show. This real you just a pride, nigga grind hard all around the clock. Black Maserati with the phantom top. Got your girl acting like she born to buy. Players club, real alarm. T&B, make a storm. Still cold shoulder. Every time we put our arm on. Ring cleaned on it. I shot so hard it feel just like a dream, don't it? If you get money, you know what I mean, homie. I'm married to the game, should put a ring on it. Okay.
If anyone had just cause why this couple should not marry, please let them speak now. Forever hold your peace.
I'm married to the game, should put a ring on it. Okay. I'm looking for it, I'm on a band mission.
Next, on Creators Corner, we'll find out the motivation behind today's visuals.
You're here at Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, home of the $3,000 trade. My name is Jonathan Keyman Owens. I am the Internet Sales and Marketing Director for Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, and I invite you to come see me. It's a family affair here, and one of our founding members here at Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, Mr. Ron Johnson.
Well, we pride ourselves here at Clay Cooley Automotive on customer service. That's what brings customers back.
Don't worry about financing. We will find a way to get you the vehicle that you need, want, and deserve. How about a Challenger? Jaguar? Yo, Chevy Silverado, come get it.
In order for things to change, you have to change. In order for goals to be achieved, you have to want them. I heard a wise man once say, when you want something as bad as you want to breathe, then you will achieve it. If what drives you doesn't wake you up, go back to sleep. There's no need to even wake up, because it's not going to happen. You are powerful. We are powerful. I am 24.
I bring the soundtrack back. I bring the soundtrack back. Come on, I bring the soundtrack back. I bring the soundtrack back.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies Through Music. I'm your host, T. Koya. We are at our Creators Corner segment of our show. I'm here with the man himself, Mr. Producer Charles W. Bush, to talk about the outstanding job he did with the song Don't It by Mr. Da Creepa himself. How you doing today, Charles?
I'm doing pretty good, and yourself?
That was a lot of intro, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I was holding my breath, and then I was like, let me stop holding my breath.
Well, if you're just joining the show, here at Movies Through Music, we take some of the hottest artists in the region, Mr. Charles and his partner. They'll do a creative spin. It's called a visual, kind of like a music video, but not quite. And you tell a little more about what a visual entails. And what makes it different from a regular video.
Okay. A visual usually doesn't have the artist in it.
Right.
So, number one. So it's actually telling a story, almost like a short film, a narrative without the voiceover.
Right.
And so it draws you into it more than the videos, music videos now today, you know.
Good.
And so that's the purpose of the visual. So just telling a story and a message. You know,
yes.
Our visuals don't have messages, but you know, I want mine to sometimes have a message, and sometimes, depending on the song, if the song speaks to you, then you know you can have a message and go from there. So that's the difference. Hopefully, I answered your question.
Yes, you did. And what I think is really cool about it is, you know, you never know where it can go. It actually could inspire a movie, you know, from the music one day. And I think that would be really cool to take something from the show and actually have a movie inspired from a visual. So that's something to look forward to in the future, definitely.
Yes.
The song was Don't Do It by Creepa. Shout out to Creepa. The route you took with the song was from one sentence in the song, and it said, married to the game.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool how you, when I heard that one sentence, and you just made that entire visual from that.
Right.
And I thought that was really cool. So did you get that inspiration right away when you listened to it, or what brought you to that?
Yes, I heard the song. He actually made that song like years ago.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
and I heard the song, and I always liked it. And when I decided to do a visual off of it, I did, like you said, that part jumped out at me. And I love like weddings and filming weddings and things of that nature. And so I was like, let's do, and like, what's the contrast? So exactly what the song says, I just played off of it, you know, and that's a song that easily could be taken a certain way.
Yeah.
I didn't have to think too hard,
Right.
you know, to get that visual. And so, Married to the Game, I was like, this would be cool if somebody was struggling, you know, for that. Some people took different meanings to it, though.
Yeah, I heard there were a couple of different meanings, you know, towards the end.
Yes.
Is it okay to mention those?
Yes, you can. I would love to.
Towards the end, there was a man who showed up. He showed up, and he's summoning the groom, you know, who's married to the game, you know, away from the bride. And we're like, wait, because, you know, it's 2016. That's a man. He's pulling him away from the woman. What's going on, you know? But I think we could see the bigger picture very clearly. We kind of got that idea, but we could see the bigger picture that he definitely chose the game over the married life. So, and I think it's a very relevant subject because a lot of people are going through it.
Yeah, a lot of people are going through it, and I like the aspect that some people took it another way because, you know, I didn't see it that way at all. And then I said, somebody could think this, but no, but you know, because I made, you know, some things happen. You saw the transactions and everything that happened. So I wanted to, you know, give the place. So I didn't mind somebody thinking, you know, it's their opinion. You know.
I love it. I love it. All right. So where'd you find that artist?
I actually been knowing him for a long time. He does. Let me see what it was 2010, and so somebody that I used to work with introduced me to him because he also does film too. And so he does some music videos and things of that nature. So she hooked us up, and we've been working together since 2010. So.
That's awesome. The visual is Don't Do It by Mr. Charles W. Bush. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your work, and we look forward to more. We'll be back with more movies through music.
Coming up, we'll be talking to the listening party.
Game, but also being married to someone and finding love, because you realize, these thugs, these hard guys need to find love too. So.
DVA Productions presents live stage plays, riveting dramas, and signature high-energy original musicals. DVA also gives back through our youth and adult community outreach programs. Join us for our 2014-2015 season. DVA Productions, diverse, visionary, arts.
Having so much fun. Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies Through Music. I'm your host, Tikoya. This is the listening party segment of our show. Thank you, ladies, so much. I found them on the street now.
I'm just trying to be on camera.
And you?
I'm here to look cute. Well, hopefully.
I love it. Yes, you do. You look beautiful. Thank y'all. We have just viewed Creeper, the Creeper's visual, Don't It. I keep saying that so hard. Don't It. A visual shot by Mr. Charles W. Bush. And we let you ladies see it. We want to know what you think about the visual.
I thought it was dope. Excuse me. I really liked it. I like how he took the concept of just not being married to the game, but also being married to someone and finding love. Because you realize, these thugs, these hard guys need to find love too. So we got to show that perspective, even though he didn't really marry.
But
did
you?
I was hoping he was going to.
Yeah.
She looked like she was about to beat him up. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that I like the concept because it's not only thug life that applies to. I think it applies to everyday life. Like, everybody has a side hustle.
Yes.
People have part-time jobs, people have this, people have that. And so, either you're going to commit to this or you're going to commit to this other thing, or you got to figure it out. So,
do you think it's possible to find a balance, to actually not have to choose, but to find a way to incorporate everything and to make it work? We don't see a lot of people making it work. We always picking and choosing which one, but do you think it's possible to make them both work, street life and married life?
I think so, but you have to want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you have to want to say, okay, you know what, I'm going home tonight. Or whatever.
Yes.
As opposed to hanging out. So
hold on, say that again.
You have to want to go home. You just got to make a choice. I think that's what it is. We all have choices, and for the things that we really want, then we make the choices that will get us those things.
How relevant do you think the subject matter is, married to the game? And there are a lot of ladies, we put on a good front. We're all on Facebook and Instagram. It's my boo, I love him, we're all together. But a lot of women behind the door closed are dealing with that issue. Having issue with getting their man home. How relevant do you think that subject
very
is?
relevant. Just the fact that you brought up social media. You have girls on there now that's like, oh, I wish so-and-so would come home to me, or baby daddy, whatever problems they go
baby daddy.
And like she said, he either has to want to come home, and that goes for girls too. We can't, forget about the ladies not coming home as well.
We're guilty.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that, because everybody has different priorities in this day and time. It's not all about just about family. People want to go out and do other things, and so again, it's a choice. Men and women have to make that choice.
That's right. Well, I think it's really big what Mr. Charles W. Bush has done with this visual. Shed light on an issue that everybody is dealing with at home. What about you ladies? Do you have any personal reference for this subject?
Like she said, everybody's busy. I'm not necessarily going through the same thing. I'm not
in the game.
I'm not in the game, but everybody has their own hustle and stuff. And I think just trying to find that balance between work life and a personal life is always a struggle. So.
Absolutely.
It's especially when you do a 9-to-5 and then you do something else that keeps you from it. You have to want something and actively seek it.
Yes.
To even have that situation. You know what I mean? So
yes. Cool. Well, thank you ladies so much for coming and turning up with us. This is our listening party where we bring in and we look at the visuals created by our wonderful producers, and we want to get your take on it as well. We hope you enjoyed and got something out of the visual as well. Don't be it. Don't be it. There's no cutting in this episode, so we're just gonna keep rolling. Don't It by The Creeper. Big ups to The Creeper and Mr. Charles W. Bush. We'll be back. More movies through music.
You're here at Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, home of the $3,000 trade. My name is Jonathan Keyman Owens. I am the Internet Sales and Marketing Director for Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, and I invite you to come see me. It's a family affair here, and one of our founding members here at Clay Cooley, Mitsubishi of Arlington, Mr. Ron Johnson.
Well, we pride ourselves here at Clay Cooley Automotive on customer service. That's what brings customers back.
Don't worry about financing. We will find a way to get you the vehicle that you need, want, and deserve. How about a Challenger? Jaguar? Yo, Chevy Silverado, come get it.
In order for things to change, you have to change. In order for goals to be achieved, you have to want them. I heard a wise man once say, when you want something as bad as you want to breathe, then you will achieve it. If what drives you doesn't wake you up, go back to sleep. There's no need to even wake up, because it's not going to happen. You are powerful. We are powerful. I am 24.
Thank you guys for joining us. This is Movies Through Music. I'm your host, T. Koya. We've had a great show. Big shout out to The Creeper and his song, Don't It, a visual created by Mr. Charles W. Bush. We loved what you did. Thank you so much. If you want to have your music featured on the show, let me tell you how to do it. Look us up. Our social media is everywhere. We are at www.moviesthroughmusic.net. We are at Facebook, Movies Through Music. We are on Instagram, Movies Through Music. Started with an @ All right, so we'll see you on the next episode. If you want to have your movies, we're gonna roll some tape and I'm gonna do all that again. Yes. Thank you for joining us. That was our show today. It was exciting, right? I'm your host, T. Koya. This is Movies Through Music. If you'd like to have your music featured on our show, find us. Our social media outlets are everywhere. We are at www.moviesthroughmusic.net. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram at Movies Through Music. Look us up. Send us your stuff. We want to hear what you got. All right, so thank you. Big shout out to The Creeper. His song, Don't It, is a great hit. Look out for that music from him as well. Look him up in his social media. We've had a good one. That's the end. I love it. We'll see you next time.